Hi, I'm video blogging from my favorite place in the world, Lake Parker, Vermont. I'm up here with my grandpa, which is always the most incredible experience to be with him. He's my favorite person in the world. And so we've just been relaxing, and what I've come to notice as I'm here is that like parts of me that I didn't realize weren't healed are starting to settle into themselves and heal. And it's really kind of a beautiful process. And that was the first couple of days. I was just breathing, and parts of me were settling into each other. And then I got really anxious. And the last 2 days I've been super, super anxious. And a lot of it's financial concerns, which is not something that I'm normally concerned with because I'm such a little squirrel. But with all the things that have happened this last year, we just find ourselves in a financial situation. And lots of money is owed to us from lots of areas, like a disgusting amount of money. And I know that this all stems from our goodness and our trust and all that, our faith. So if that's what led us to loan the money and that's what led us to this position, then it needs to lead us out of it. So I've been leaning into my faith and just praying a lot. And I found that something really interesting that's happening is I'm constantly saying dear God in my head. I've never been a very formal prayer. I would just kind of feel it. But lately I've just been talking to God a lot more. Every time I lay down, every time I wake up, every time I do something, it's dear God, dear God, dear God. I just want to talk to him all the time. I want to connect with him all the time. And I don't even want to ask him for things. I do sometimes because we're human, but really I just want to ask him for clarity and truth and understanding, because there's nothing that's going on in my life that he isn't fully aware of and approving of, knowing that either he'll get me out of it or that he'll use it to transform me into something more. I mean, everything that's happened in the last year, there's been some really painful times, and he's cultivated all of it into something beautiful. And it's just a miracle the way that he works. So I don't judge that. I don't, so many people spend so much of their time trying to change the way things are, or if I had done that, so you shouldn't have done that. I think the worst advice I ever get is, well, you shouldn't have trusted these people. Oh, okay. I don't know where that gets me now. I did, and in that moment, that was the honorable thing to do. In that moment, that was what I felt was the right thing to do. And now that everything I do is done in prayer and reflection and with grace, I can't regret that. It is what it is. That happened, and now this is happening. The only time I ever need to say I should have done something differently is when I acted selfishly or hastily or without God as my primary purpose. And I guess that's been incredible, is that God is everything to me now. I don't want to do anything without him. I don't want to do anything without his approval. I don't want to enjoy my life if he's not enjoying what I'm doing. If he's not proud of me, then why would I want to do something? I want him to love me, and I know he does unconditionally, but I just want him to be proud of me. It's like a proud father that if you do A, B, and C, and D, he will hug you. He will hold you. He will give you everything you want. So, I want to say hi to Quinn. Quinn? Quinn? How are you doing? Come here. Say hi. And I have Quinn now, and he makes me very happy. And if all this painful stuff, we lost our dog for a month, Cash. If we hadn't lost him, we wouldn't have got Quinn. And now we have Cash back through prayer and hope and faith. And I have my husband back through prayer and hope and faith. And it's miraculous. God is a miracle. Life is a miracle. Our faith is a miracle. And I couldn't be more excited about what's going to come. And all these challenges and this pain inside me that comes and goes, and the stress and the anxiety, it's all okay. It's all okay, because it's all shaping me into something incredible, and who knows what plans God has for me, but I have to imagine that they're truly fantastic, better than anything I could have come up for myself, for my life. Because every plan I had for my life either came apart or failed or didn't come into fruition, even though I did everything right. I got all the grades and did all the things and met all the right people and said all the right things, and I've never done so. And for whatever reason, here I am. Here I am. This is where I'm at right now, and I can't regret that. And I just have to know that there is something incredible waiting for me, and that He is going to just explode my life with light. And I have faith in that, and I'm ready for it. And every day I get more ready for it. I cultivate myself so that I'm a better person, that my soul is as beautiful as I can get it. For when the time comes, I'm ready to handle whatever is in store. So, I love you.